Hey folks, Species7 here, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Industry Giant 2, the Steelworks Edition. Still not sure what that means, but it comes with a bunch of extra maps and such. We've done a couple of missions. Bart County, I think it was, Bart County, yeah. Taught us a little bit about farming, and then we did Florida, taught us a little bit about, well, raising alligators, and the oil industry. I think more importantly, it wanted to show us that plastics and such came from the oil industry. So I thought what we'd do today, for something a little bit different, let's start a freestyle. Because one issue I sort of have with the missions, not an issue, that's the wrong way to put it. One things the missions do is they're sort of limiting in the fact because everything is locked except what they want you to use to finish the mission. So I'd kind of like to see what's in here that we don't get to see those days. And I was looking through a bunch of the maps, and I do mean a bunch, like I went through a lot of maps, looking for something that I thought would be pretty cool. So now if I can just find it again. Here we are. This one, down by the river. This is the map I want to try. Large, vast Greenland provides plenty of room for farming and all manner of industry. Only crude oil is a little difficult to get hold of. If you supply the larger cities with agricultural products right from the start, later on investing in an increasing number of industries, it should be a breeze. And that part is important because, well, those of you that follow my channel realize that, oh my god, the guy's an idiot. So, without any further ado, let's jump in. We're going to leave everything on default, start year 1900. I'm not sure about this. I don't want to play with opponents this time because I'm just not that good at the game yet. I said when Steam finally released this a few weeks back, it was the first time out of the years that I've owned this I was actually able to play it. I think real economy will actually hit you things with like the stock market crash, the depression, and I'm sure real weather would probably have an effect on stuff as well. But let's get good at it first, okay? Oh, and a free game means it costs you no money to buy things. No. We're not going to do that. So let's just start this, load up down by the river. And there's another reason that I kind of really like this map. But first, let's go in here, hit that pause button, go down to our multiples of options, and we are going to turn off videos, soundtracks, vehicle and building effects, ambient effects. We don't need this or this or this. And I don't like terminal signs, because then I can't see the terminals to upgrade them. And there we go. Blessed, blessed silence. Here we are. This is Barrie, and this is actually the largest. Let's bonk out a little bit here. Show you the whole thing. Barrie's about the largest town on the map. And the second reason I want to do this map, see that? Belleville? That's where I was born. No, I was born in a little town called Belleville, but I'm sure it wasn't here. Although, oddly enough, it isn't that far from Barrie, Ontario. But I don't know about the rest of these, like Houghton and Creemore and Harriston. They could be, but there you go. So yeah, I thought we'd start here. It's just kind of a neat place, and looks like we got room to do, you know, some farming, lots of logging, and different things like that. So I'm kind of at a debate. Well, no, I'm not really. I think we're going to, I think you can see we got lots of resources up there in the hills, just not too much down by our towns. All forestry, a little bit of iron, and what else have we got? A whole bunch more iron right in the middle of that huge section of trees. And a little bit of iron over here. And there we go. There's oil. Oh, lots of oil. But I see what they mean. It's a fair bit away from anything other than... Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a little bit here too, along with copper and iron. So Sunbury might be a good place to think about once we get into those particular industries. And we have... silicone there so that we can do glass works. A little more iron, I believe that's Buxton, is it? So that we can make aluminium. or aluminum for those of you that aren't from the UK. Ooh, precious metals. Gold and or no, it's not either. It's precious metals are used to make stainless steel. Gold and silver are different animals, and I do believe they are somewhere on this map. But well, anyway, let's get something done. And the first thing I'm gonna get done, as it were, is I think we'll start with a logging camp. Because I like all these trees back here, and I think they're just going to do us wonderful things. So what do we got? There was something really impressive here a moment ago. We were in the 8,000s, I think. 72, 69, 70, ooh, 79. There we are. There's 8,000 something right there. And I think that's going to be plenty close enough to bury. So we are going to, oops, right there. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to want some mills to make all of that work. So where are we here? Sawmill. Perfect. And we're going to want these guys well within range of that. In fact, yeah, I'm going to want them probably here. And we'll start with one, but we'll likely need another one pretty quick. So we've got our logging camp, we've got our sawmill, and we will need, obviously, a storage. So let's start with a small storage. And we will put that. Do I want to do it that way? So I could put a small storage for boards. I think we'll do that, just for the heck of it. And then, let's immediately set this up to take nothing but that. So, from, actually not boards, I'm sorry, we want to actually cut wood. And it can take all of those, good. You, sir, just so we don't forget, are going to cut wood. You, sir, are going to make boards as opposed to grain wood, which you use for paper, I believe. And okay, that's good. Now these guys will take from there. Now we're going to need a way to make use of those. So we're going to build a furniture industry. And we need it to be, actually, let's quickly go here and go with a furniture store and see what sort of numbers we can get. Ooh, that's actually nice, and that's right on the edge. A 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, and then a bunch of 2s. Oh, okay, that wasn't so great. That is nice. Demolition's 9,000. That's a little pricier, isn't it? But we're not going to get away with any less than that, unfortunately. And not get those sort of numbers anyway. I like right there. Okay. A little expensive, but hey, kind of expected. Kind of expected. Now, we're going to again get a storage menu. And this time we're going to go with a medium. And we want it within range of that store. Perfect. And we now need to go here. And let's get our furniture industries going. And they want those within range of that guy. Oop. Let's pop one there. Pop one right beside it. And we need one more small storage, which we're going to put in here. And that guy I'm going to have doing, nope, not cut wood, buddy. Boards. Boards, boards, and only boards. Okay. So, we should now have a viable little furniture industry in place. So, before I unpause, I think what we'll do is get our next little thing in place, which is going to be a grockery store. And let's see what sort of numbers we can get. I imagine putting it right here beside the other one is going to likely be our best. Because, yeah, nothing like those numbers there. All ones on that one, but that seems to be a max. Everything else looks good. I see a bunch of 8s and 6s, 7s. Anywhere over here? Not really. In there? No, not really. How's that one? New. Alright, we're going to poke her in here. Where was I there? Perfect. Okay. Now, let's grab ourselves a good size storage bin. And we want it to light up our grocery store, which it is currently doing. Okay, we only need the grocery store to light up, so let's get this guy out here. Perfect, right there. Now, let's get some farms. Let's get some farms. We're going to want a couple of cattle ranches. One for meat, one for milk. So, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 9. Very nice. Can I get an 8? Can I get an 8? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's an 8 and it's in range. Perfect. That's going to be 1. 4, 3. 4, 2. Well, looks like 4, 3 is about goodly enough. Alright, so there's our other cattle ranch. Now, let's get these guys. You, sir, I want producing milk. Thank you. You, sir, are going to produce meat. Thank you. And we now need a cheek. There we go, a hen farm. And 7.9, eh? That's not bad. Still far enough from the city. We're going to drop her right there. And you will produce for us eggs. Perfect. Alright, now we will be putting down, let me get this guy going. We will be putting down crop farms, probably over on this section. But because they take a while, we can't count on those as bringing our money in, right? So, yeah, that's going to take a little bit more. Now, you, sir, we want, you will accept of these guys. We want you to take, say 5. And of these guys, we want you to take, let's say 5. And then we're going to jump over to the chickens, and we want you to take, say 5 of those as well. Alrighty. So now that should supply our grocery store. And then, like I say, we will be putting more farms in. And how are we doing here? We still get 7 mil. So let's have a look here. If we go to another large one of these, okay, if I can put it that close, we might be alright. How far can I get away from that guy? Not very far, eh? Wow. Right about there. See, we're still in contact with our grocery store, so we could start putting farms in on that side as well. Yeah, that might work. That might just work. Whoop, make sure that's in there. Let's drop it down. Okay. And let's go to farms. We have what? Ooh, fishing harbor, a vineyard, normal farms. Lovely. And they will produce wheat, hops, cotton, fruit, tomatoes, potatoes, and maize. So, first one we want producing wheat. Ooh, 44. That's pretty good right there. What else do we want to get out of here? Maybe fruit? That's a bit much. 39, 37 on those bottom guys. Place a second one there. And we'll place one there. Okay. Now, from these farms, we want him to produce wheat Lovely. We want you to produce tomatoes, corn, potatoes. Okay. And you are going to produce fruit. Okay. Now, I believe I also want one industry here. Where are you? Fishing harbor, no. Gold mines. Oh, it's not an industry. Oh, maybe it is. Where are we here? Brewery. Ah, food industry. Lovely. And we want to ketchup, nope, fruit juice. Bread from the wheat. That's what we want. So yes, we're going to want at least one, and right across the road I'm going to build a second one. Alright, now these guys I want a medium storage place right there. You I gotta change this one. I don't want it storing wheat. Oh, okay, we haven't done that. That's fine. You're good. You're good. This guy, we want you to store wheat. You can store 3. And the other thing, fruit, you can store... What do we got? Oh, we got 9 there. So let's go 4 and 4. Okay. Now you are going to produce fridges. You are going to produce bread. Alright. Now, providing we've done everything right, we're down to 5,176 bucks. We release the hounds, i.e. the Peaky, and have a look. Looks like everything's doing what it's supposed to do. 5th of January, so that's not bad. We're still well into the beginning of things. And let's see how it runs. I'm going to give her a little speed boost here with the old P key, or the plus key. And let's see what happens as we run up to the end of the month here. There we go, 62,000. Not bad. And 73.3. Okay. Now I'm going to pause it again just for a second here. I'm going to zoom in a bit. And let's check and make sure everybody's actually getting stuff. Alright, fruit, no, you're not going to get that yet because it's not in season. But milk, perfect. You've got lots. Eggs, you're doing fine. What else were we going to deliver straight to you? Meat. Ooh, a little bit of a lack of, didn't quite catch up there for February, so we'll have to have a look at that. And bread. I guess you probably haven't started producing that yet because our wheat farms aren't yet in place. Same with fruit juice, we're not going to get that. So what I should probably, just to be smart, is... Oh, what's this guy? The potato farm is already planted. Well, this guy is going to plant in... seed in April, so he's got a couple of months to go, and that one will as well. So the juice factory, for the moment, we can set to 0 production, and I believe this one as well. We're going to have to set the bread production to 0. Otherwise they're just going to cost us a small fortune. Okay, now we are still going to pay a small maintenance cost on those, but yeah, we're not going to end up paying the full kick on them and get working ourselves right out of business here. Alright, let's release the key once again. So 52, eh? So far we're dropping money. Oh, there we go, 52.4. I just want to make sure we're actually going up. 52.3, 52.7. So yeah, it is slowly. Every time we make a sale at that, it is pushing it up a little bit. And a little more than, yeah, okay, 52.9. Next time up we should be at 5 million.3. So we are going up. There we are, 5.3. Perfect. So I think that, guys, is going to be our start. Oh, look, our fruit trees are now planted. And this guy is now going because it is July. So we're going to have to go back here and stick you guys to your 100% just to make sure you don't miss out. And 100%. Perfect. Now when I release the pause button, they should be functional as well. And it looks like we did pretty good here. Notice these 4 missing squares on the farm. Alright, if you fill all of them, that would have put those numbers right at the top. As it was, they were shy 4 of being from the top. So what I mean by that here, let me look, that was a terrible explanation, I'm sorry. If we take, for instance, a wheat farm, okay, see up there, we've got 48 wheat, the very top symbol. Alright, that would fill an entire field. Down here, I think we were down at 44. That's why we were, see, here's 45, 44. That would leave us 6 shy. Alright, and if we'd gotten way the heck over here, yeah, I guess it was a 44. Same thing, our potatoes are going to end up well under. In fact, that looks like it's not a great spot for potatoes at all. So I probably could have done better. But we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes once they start producing. But as I say, I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. We've got a really good start. Barrie, well, I'm going to call it Barrie, Ontario. What the heck? It's the only Barrie I know. I think it's going to start to grow real nice, providing we haven't boxed it in too much with our farms and our logging. And maybe next time we'll also think about sending some goodies down to Bloomville. And maybe they'll eventually take over for our forestry. So, because there's oh, you, sir, need to produce tables, and you need to produce picture frames. Wow. So we were actually gaining a profit only running half of our industries. So I would imagine that this storage room now, yeah, we were starting to stock up pretty good on wooden boards. And probably our forestry one. Oh, that's the actual sawmill. There's the storage. Yeah, we were getting a pretty good stock of boards. Well, there you are. So we'll be making money at twice the rate when we come back. There you go, guys. If you like the series, leave a comment and let me know. I'm not a pro at this game, so if you have any hints or suggestions, feel free to post. I try and check into all of that, and of course we'll answer any questions and comments you leave. Please feel free to hit the like button. It really helps out my channel, which for some reason seems to be struggling again lately. It's just my own silliness. And above all, well, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species7, having another look at Industry Giant 2. An awesome little game. Ciao for now.